employed in the temple, servants get their food from the temple, and those who serve at the altar share in the sacrificial offering. In the same way, the Lord commanded that those who proclaim the gospel should get their living by the gospel. But I have made no use of any of these rights, nor am I writing these things to secure any such provisions. For I would rather die than have anyone deprive me of my ground for boasting. For if I preach the gospel, that gives me no ground for boasting, for necessity is laid upon me. Woe to me if I do not preach the gospel. For if I do this of my own will, I have a reward. But if not my own will, I am still entrusted with a stewardship. What then is my reward? That in my preaching I may present the gospel free of charge, so as not to make full use of my right in the gospel. For though I am free from all, I have made myself a servant to all, that I might win more of them. Verse 20, to the Jews I became as a Jew, in order to win Jews. To those under the law I became one under the law, though not be myself under the law, that I might win those under the law. Verse 21, to the outside the law I became as one outside the law, not being outside the law of God, but under the law of Christ, that I might win those outside the law. To the weak I became weak, and that I might win the weak. I have become all things to all people, that by all means I might save some. I do it all for the sake of the gospel, that I may share with them in its blessings. Do you not know that in a race all the runners run, but only one receives the prize? So run that you may obtain it. Every athlete exercises self-control in all things. They do it to receive a perishable wreath, but we an imperishable. So I do not run aimlessly. I do not box as one beating the air, but I discipline my body and keep it under control, lest after preaching to others, I myself should be disqualified. And that's where we'll stop today, brothers and sisters. And like always, I pray that this chapter will bless your heart. And I pray, the brothers and sisters, that you will go in, read this on your own, and pray before you go into this word and ask God to illuminate this text for you. And I pray that this word will bless God's word will bless your heart today. And may God get all the glory. Have a blessed day, brothers and sisters.